The breaking news.
Hello everyone and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
Liverpool agreed deal for Really. Exciting forward to join Liverpool. Make major youth move. Eyes on Barcelona midfielder and Anthony Gordon update. Liverpool continue to demonstrate their aggressive approach in scouting and signing the brightest young prospects in football. Their recent acquisition of Rio Ngumoha from Chelsea, following a similar move for Trey Nyoni from Leicester, highlights a strategic push to secure future stars early. The club's AXA training center remains a beacon for youth development, offering a well-defined path from academy to first team. And while major signings like Florian Wirtz dominate headlines, Liverpool's commitment to cultivating elite youth talent remains unwavering. Liverpool close in on Senegalese starlet Sidi Bane Diay. According to journalist Nabil Jalit of France Football, Liverpool have reached an agreement with Senegalese club Diambars FC for exciting teenage winger Sidi Bane Diay. The fee is reported to be around $1 million. Although Ndiaye, born in Tunis, won't be eligible to make the move until he turns 18 on December 31st and 27, Liverpool are wasting no time in securing what they believe is one of Africa's most promising young players. Scouts were left impressed by Ndiaye's displays at the recent Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations, where the 15-year-old featured in all 4 of Senegal's matches before their quarter-final exit. Described as a rapid winger primarily operating from the right, but also capable on the left, he's earned praise for his ball progression and relentless work ethic. Liverpool were impressed by Sidi Bane Diay during the last U17 AFCON. Jellit posted on X, "The Diambars winger is likely to join the Reds in the near future. The deal is set at Wanyama. Tremendous youth development happening in Senegal." According to analyst Bense Boksak, Ndiaye averaged 8.84 dribbles per 90 minutes during the tournament. A remarkable stat. He also registered 3.5 recoveries per 90 in the opposition half and competed in 6.32 defensive duels per match, showcasing not just flair, but defensive work rate too. Barcelona reportedly open to offers for Liverpool linked. Fermin Lopez. Financial uncertainty continues to dictate much of Barcelona's transfer strategy. The Catalan giants are once again restricted in the market, with marquee targets like Nico Williams or Luis Diaz only attainable if big money departures occur. Several key players, including Frenkie de Jong, Ronald Araujo, and Marc-André ter Stegen, are reportedly on the chopping block as the club aims to raise crucial funds. And now, Liverpool may benefit from this situation. Liverpool have maintained long-term interest in Fermin Lopez, who is understood to be frustrated with his limited playing time under new coach Hansi Flick. Despite a productive 2024-25 season that saw him net 8 goals and deliver 10 assists across all competitions, the 22-year-old only started 12 La Liga matches and 4 in the Champions League. As per Sport, while Barcelona are not actively pushing to sell Lopez, they are open to discussions should a substantial offer arrive. Former boss Xavi once labeled him a treasure from La Masia, and selling him would allow Barca to record significant profit under financial fair play rules. Although Liverpool's playmaker needs have largely been addressed with the imminent arrival of Florian Wirtz, a player like Lopez, who can operate both wide and centrally, would add valuable versatility and depth to Arne Slot's evolving squad. Luis Diaz's future in doubt. A mid-contract standoff. While Liverpool celebrate their Premier League title, questions linger over the future of Colombian winger Luis Diaz. Coming off a strong season, 13 league goals, the 28-year-old remains locked in contract negotiations, with little progress being made. Diaz's current deal runs until 2027, and while he is reportedly seeking significantly improved terms, currently earning around £55,000 per week, Liverpool have so far resisted those demands. If no agreement is reached, the club may be forced to consider selling him this summer rather than risk a depreciating asset a year from now. Both Barcelona and Saudi Pro League side Al Nassr are monitoring the situation closely. A sale would free up funds and space in the squad for a new wide attacker. Anthony Gordon, back on Liverpool's radar. In the event Diaz departs, Liverpool may reignite their interest in Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon, a player who nearly joined the Reds last summer. Newcastle's financial landscape looks more stable this year, having qualified once again for the Champions League. Gordon, now 24, has had his contract extended and continues to be a pivotal figure under Eddie Howe. However, Liverpool are still monitoring the situation and see Gordon as an ideal fit. Not only is Gordon a versatile and explosive winger, but he also shares a strong relationship with Curtis Jones from their youth days in Merseyside. Liverpool could unlock a 60 million Steven Gerrard's successor in Dominik Szoboszlai. Was it too soon to conclude that Dominik Szoboszlai isn't fit for a deeper midfield role at Liverpool? Or is international form often an unreliable yardstick? Late in the 2024-25 season, Szoboszlai was trialed in a deeper role against Brighton, with Harvey Elliott taking on the more advanced position. Arne Slot offered a pre-match explanation. He's playing as an 8, with Ryan Gravenberch as a 6 and Harvey further forward. I believe Dominik's best position is as an 8. And while there's much to admire about Liverpool's number 8, some concerns have surfaced when he's played deeper on the pitch. Not dominating first-phase duels isn't necessarily a red flag. Others can cover those gaps, but failing to consistently win tackles and battles in a double pivot does create significant vulnerability in central areas. Against Brighton, Szoboszlai didn't win any of his 4 attempted tackles. His ground duel success rate was just 50%. He failed to register any interceptions or clearances. It wasn't the strongest case for a deeper midfield role, especially when Liverpool already boast options like Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, and Curtis Jones in similar positions. Slot's decision to use the Hungarian further back seemed questionable, considering his greater influence further upfield. But then came the international break. Watching Szoboszlai for Hungary in a more withdrawn role reignited the debate. He was orchestrating the game from deep, taking ownership of the tempo, launching attacks, and threading line-breaking passes. In Hungary's game against Azerbaijan, he was undeniably the heartbeat of the side. Per FotMob, he led the game in chances created, 7, completed the most passes, 76, and topped the charts for recoveries, 10, and successful dribbles, 2. It was an all-round midfield performance that echoed a certain Liverpool legend. You could easily draw comparisons to Steven Gerrard, commanding, tireless, and creative. Yes, the level of opposition matters, but performances like that force you to reassess. Even in Hungary's loss to Sweden, Szoboszlai was again a standout. The most fouled player, 5, most duels won, 7, 4 chances created, and 1 hard tackle success. Clearly, he has the attributes. Perhaps his underwhelming showing against Brighton was circumstantial. A title already secured, energy levels down, and Elliott positioned ahead offering little support. Interestingly, Hungarian national team manager Marco Rossi once floated the idea of Szoboszlai as a long-term number 6. Speaking in 2023, he noted, "I know Dominik doesn't particularly enjoy playing in that role, but I honestly think he has the potential to be outstanding there, like Andrea Pirlo was. Pirlo was the best in that position in the last 15 years, and Dominik has a lot of similar qualities." It's reminiscent of Gerrard's transformation from an all-action midfielder to a deeper orchestrator in his later years. Perhaps Szoboszlai is ready for a similar evolution. So, is it time for Liverpool to take a chance and let him grow into that deeper role? Rather than bringing in a new midfielder, Szoboszlai could become one of 4 central options under Arne Slot. His passing range, athleticism, stamina, and game intelligence could make him a perfect fit in a double pivot system, especially with Florian Wirtz likely arriving and more attacking signings anticipated. This could be the answer to life after Trent Alexander-Arnold in that playmaking role from deep. Could Szoboszlai be the one to carry the ball out of Liverpool's defensive third and into attacking danger zones? It feels less far-fetched now and more like an exciting possibility. Thomas Frank set to take over Spurs with record signing in sight. Tottenham Hotspur are preparing for a bold new chapter with Thomas Frank poised to take over as manager and a blockbuster signing already in motion. Following the sacking of Ange Postecoglou, Spurs are on the verge of naming the Brentford boss as their new head coach, aiming to restore the club's status among Europe's elite. But with a disastrous 17th place finish last season, the rebuild won't be easy. Daniel Levy, known for his hard-nosed approach to transfers, is reportedly ready to authorize a record-breaking deal to kickstart Frank's tenure. Tottenham's current transfer record belongs to Richarlison, who joined from Everton for an initial $50 million plus £10 million in add-ons back in 2022, according to The Guardian. Before that, Tanguy Ndombele held the club's record fee. Interestingly, it was just a year ago that Spurs pried Dominik Szoboszlai away from Bournemouth in a deal said to be around £55 million, making the Cherries a familiar negotiating partner. Now Tottenham are going back to the South Coast, with Sky Sports News reporting that talks have begun to bring in Antoine Semenyo. The Ghana international, one of the Premier League's most electric wide